Hi Pink Angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Amy and I post beauty, fashion and lifestyle videos, always involving lots of pink and lots of sparkle. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, then please do make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd be so grateful to welcome you into my Pink Angel family, and also please do feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's at Aloha Amy _. There's always lots more pink content on there and I'm always chatting to you guys, so feel free to follow me. It would mean so much to me if you subscribed. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is just absolutely crazy to me, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. So with all that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The other day I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions about fashion or beauty that I could give some advice on, and I have my questions here. I also have my coffee, so I'm all set and ready to go. Thank you so much for asking questions. I love when you guys get involved. It makes me so happy. So let's just go ahead and answer some of these questions. Okay, so my first question is, what are your favourite places to shop from for fashion and beauty? Okay, so we could be here for a while. So starting with beauty, I would say in the UK I like to get quite a lot of my makeup from Debenhams. I love Too Faced makeup, if you guys don't know that already. I really love Too Faced and you can get a lot of that in Debenhams. They have a whole counter there for everything happening in the world. I used to love going up to my local Debenhams and going to the Too Faced counter because there was a really lovely guy who worked there, and he would always like help me test out new products and see what they looked like on my skin and things like that, and he was so helpful, and that was a really good place to shop for makeup. And quite often if you have a Debenhams beauty card you get vouchers off, and they regularly have sales, so it's such a good place to shop if you like high-end makeup but you also want to get like your money's worth. Then it's a really good place to shop. And I also go to Boots for my makeup. I really like Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. Like, that's my favourite concealer that I've used for years, and I get it from either Boots or Superdrug, just wherever I am that day, and just any other kind of wee drugstore things I tend to get from either Boots or Superdrug. And then if I am in America though, that's where the best places to buy makeup are. I love going to Sephora and Ulta. Those are like such dreamy shops. Like, Sephora is just such an experience. Even going into the shop, there's like, it's just such a good shop. I love it. And when I go on holiday, that's my favourite thing to do, is to go to Sephora and buy lots of pretty makeup. So I definitely like buying my makeup from there. And then fashion wise, I buy from a lot of different shops. Obviously I wear a lot of pastel pink and kind of like white and cream, and so there's kind of limited places that I actually shop for, but I would say Ted Baker is definitely one that I go to quite often for occasion wear. They always have really beautiful dresses, and I love that they make a lot of things in pink, and like their accessories and everything are always so beautiful. Miss Selfridge actually is really good, especially at the moment. When I went in there they had some really cute things, like the jumper that I wore in my previous video with the pink love hearts on it. Everyone is so complimentary on that and I just love it. It's such a cute happy jumper, and that when I saw it I just needed to get it. But they've got a lot of really cute things in at the moment, so yeah, it just kind of depends wherever I see things. If I sometimes just see, I'll just like kind of walk through a shopping centre and then see something pink and go into that shop. But some of my coats and things have been from like Marks and Spencer's, because sometimes I'll just be walking through there to get back to the car park and then I'll see an amazing pink coat. So the next question is, any lipstick hacks that make lipstick look good and last for a long time? So that is a really good question, and I would say for me I found that lip liner is what makes your lipstick last longer. If you have a lip liner that is the same colour as your lipstick or just a little bit darker, then that really does help to make your lipstick last longer. You can pop your lip liner all over your lips first and then kind of blot that with a tissue. You just go like and then you then can go ahead and apply your lipstick. And I don't really like matte lipsticks, I find them very drying, so I prefer a more creamy lipstick, but one with very good pigment, and then I will still put gloss on top because that's just what I like to do. But I find that when I use a lip liner my lipstick lasts a lot longer. So the one that I'm wearing today is one of my favourite lipsticks. It's from Marc Jacobs. It is Sugar High. It's a really beautiful colour, and this is just a mini one that I actually got from Sephora, and it came with the mini lipstick, the mini lip liner, and also the matching gloss as well. And this lip liner is honestly amazing. I absolutely love it. It's very creamy and pigmented, so I think that popping on some lip liner all over your lips and then blotting that and then applying your lipstick and then blotting that as well, that will make your lipstick last longer, and for me personally I found that that works pretty well for me, so I hope that helps you. The next question is actually from my friend Kristen, and she says, what shoes would you recommend that are breathable, waterproof and decorative? And Kristen, I know that you want me to say Crocs, but I'm not. I'm going to suggest flip-flops because they're breathable, waterproof and decorative, so nice try. Somebody asked me what I'm doing after school. Is it to do with fashion or anything? So a few days ago I found out that I had passed all of my coursework in order to gain my master's degree, and that is in digital marketing. So I would love to go into the fashion industry or beauty industry. You know, it'd be amazing to be like basically like Emily in Paris. If you have seen that program on Netflix, then I would pretty much love to be something like that, you know, social media for a luxury brand or something. So right now the world is a little bit crazy, and I was hoping at this time I would be able to spend some time traveling a little bit and having some fun, but that's obviously not the case. So I'm just kind of going on nice days out, outdoor places with my family and with my boyfriend, just trying to enjoy things still, even though I can't travel like on a plane or anything. I'm still trying to do some nice things, but eventually I will start looking for a job. I'm not in any rush though, because I've been studying for like 5 years straight, and then before then I was in school, so I was just working all the time, and I just feel like I need a little bit of a breather. So I'm just focusing on being happy and being positive, and also focusing on YouTube and Instagram and just spreading positivity into the world as well. So that is currently what I'm doing. Okay, so somebody asked me what's my favourite makeup item. If we're talking like concealer, mascara, lip gloss kind of thing, then I would say if I couldn't wear anything else, I would choose lip gloss as my favourite makeup item, because I just love to sparkle, and if it's pink and sparkly then I love it. So I would say lip gloss. And then overall my most favourite lip glossies are Tide actually. So I really love the Fenty gloss. This is in the shade Fussy, and I've raved about this so often on this channel, but it's just the best lip gloss ever. It's amazing. It's so moisturizing. It makes your lips look amazing. I cannot get enough of this lip gloss. It's just so good, and I wear it pretty much almost every day. And then I also love the Too Faced lip glossies. These are called, I think they're like High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss. They're just honestly so beautiful. These two shades I have are All the Stars, and then this one's called Hustlin'. And I mean, the packaging is just adorable, and they're so sparkly and so beautiful. So these are also my favorites. So I have a tie. The next question is my favourite nail brands / products. When I used to wear stick-on nails, my favourite ones were by the brand called Kiss, and they look like this. And honestly, these were really good nails. Stick-on nails looked really professional and really good, and they lasted a long time because I would use the little adhesive stickies that came with them, and I would also use the glue as well. So it was like double sticky. It was like extra strong, and those nails lasted like a good 3 weeks on me, and I really liked them. I've never actually had my nails like professionally done, so I always do them myself, and those Kiss stick-on nails are really good. But I haven't worn nails since I think about February, and since then I've just been painting them and letting my natural nails grow, because I had those nails on, like stick-on ones, for like quite a long time, and I think after a while it made my nails a little bit weak, kind of like putting glue on and off all the time. So I gave them a little bit of a rest, and I think my nails actually look really good for it. So when I went to Hawaii, I found this makeup brand called Island Girl Cosmetics, and I got this nail polish, which is so cute. It's like baby pink with kind of very subtle shimmer through it, and I'm not sure what the colour is. Oh, it's called Big Island Magic. That's so fun because I went to the Big Island, and it's just such a gorgeous baby pink colour, and it's so me, and I really love that one. And then also I found this one quite recently, and this is from Boots, and I think this nail polish only cost me like maybe about £5. I was just looking for another baby pink colour and I picked this up. I had no idea about the brand, but I've actually turned out to absolutely adore this. And this is what the little bottle looks like, and the brand is called My Mood London, and this shade is called Cam, which I love, and it's so pretty. It's just such a gorgeous subtle baby pink shade. It's on my nails right now. This will last a week without chipping, and for me that is really big because my nails chip all the time and it really annoys me. So this has been a really good nail polish for not chipping, and I highly recommend it. Somebody asked me, what is baking and how do you do it? So basically with baking, I haven't done this in a while, but I used to do this under my eyes and it really did actually make a difference. So you just take a loose powder. For example, I have this one here from Kat Von D, the Lock-It setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent, and you just tap out some of the product, and then you're going to want to take a sponge, and I like to take the pointy bit of this sponge, and then you just dip it into the powder. And basically once you have done your under eye concealer, you just take the product and you pack it quite thick underneath your eyes in that kind of same triangle area that you have just popped your under eye concealer on, and then it'll look a bit silly for a bit because you'll basically like have quite a lot of powder like right under your eyes, but then you leave it for maybe, I would maybe leave it and go ahead and do like my eyeshadow or do my eyebrows or something like that, and then come back to it at the end, and then you just simply dust away with another fluffy makeup brush, and it blends away the powder, and it just kind of lets the powder sit in your skin and sink in, and it really helps the makeup to set. If you've got oily skin, it's great to bake on your T-zone and like your chin and things like that, because it just means that the powder sinks into your skin and sets your makeup fully rather than just popping it on top of your skin. You're putting quite a thick layer on, so it is really good if you have oily skin, or if you are going out like for a full day and you want your makeup to last all day long. Super simple and a really great way to have long-lasting makeup, and I think especially at the moment if you're suffering from your makeup coming off over your mask area, then you could definitely bake around here and your chin and things like that, and that would definitely help to stop your makeup transferring onto your mask. Okay, so the next question is how to style short skirts in cold weather. I think that's a great question because I still love to wear short skirts even through the winter time, and I don't want cold legs, so I have figured out the best ways to avoid having cold legs. So what I would suggest firstly is try wearing over the knee boots, because there's only going to be like a very small gap where your legs might be a little bit cold, but overall it's not too bad, and unless you're in like a freezing cold climate then you should be okay. But if you are still cold, then you can always just wear a long coat which covers your legs a little bit more, and then hopefully covers that little gap between your skirt and your over the knee boots. And also I don't love wearing tights because I just find that I always end up ripping them, but they are probably the best practical idea because sometimes my over the knee boots do slip down, so I would say that tights are probably the best option. But you can still get some really cute tights with lovely patterns on them, and I think that makes things look a bit more fun, especially with a short skirt. I just think that fun tights look really lovely. So for example, the ones that I'm wearing today, I'll try and show you. These tights have a glitter seam. So the tights that I'm wearing today, as you can see, have a glitter seam down the back, and I think they are really cute. I just got them yesterday actually. I ordered them from ASOS and they weren't too expensive, and I think they're really pretty. And then I also got some other pairs which I'll show you. These ones are so pretty, like hopefully you can see, but they've got little hearts on them and crisscross pattern, and I just think that's so adorable and look really pretty with short skirts and really nice boots. And then I also found these ones. have a really cute crisscross pattern with bows on it, and again I just thought these were adorable. I just love how it looks when you have fun tights on, a really cute mini skirt, and then a chunky knitted jumper. I just think that's such a lovely look for autumn and winter, so I would suggest over the knee boots and pretty decorative tights, because why just wear normal plain tights when you can wear cute ones with bows or love hearts or sparkles. And my final question is, any tips for picking the perfect boots? Okay, so firstly you need to think about what these boots are for. Are they for every day and you need them to be a little bit more practical with a lower heel or maybe a chunkier heel? Or are they for going out and you want a stiletto, pointed toe, or something like with sparkles and a bit more fancy? So that's something that you need to consider. Sock boots are a really good option, the ones that are stretchy and you can just pull them over, and I have them in a calf length, a ankle length and an over the knee boot length, and they're really easy to wear. They just pull on and go with pretty much anything, and they're super easy to wear. But then if you want something a bit different, I think suede boots also look really cute. So the ones that I'm wearing right now, I'll just take off. I got these recently and these were for being a bit more practical. So these have quite a pretty low heel, but it's also quite chunky, so it means that I'm not going to fall over, I'm not going to like get caught when I'm walking through cobbly streets and things like that. And they're still very pretty though, and I like the toe, and they are a kind of just below the knee length, so they're a really great length. They are pretty practical because of the heel, but they are not waterproof, so if you're wearing faux suede or suede, then they're not going to be waterproof. So if you want to wear them in the rain, then I would suggest you go for leather boots. So maybe a boot like this. This is my leather ankle boots, but I still like them to be a little bit fancy, and I have these ones which have a little gold buckle and then cute quilting on them, and these are really pretty. And then the heel is pretty chunky, so they're easy to walk in and they're not too high. These are great everyday boots. If you're like me though and you don't really think about being practical when you wear shoes, then these ones are really great as well. I find I wear these a lot because they're grey, and because I wear a lot of pastel colours, grey really does match, and it's a bit softer than wearing black heels. Boots like these are definitely not practical, but they're very beautiful because they've got gorgeous sparkles at the back, and I love the slouchy design. They are pretty high, so they're not really very practical, but if you're looking for more of an occasion boot, then something with sparkle and a bit of glam is definitely the one to go for. But then if you want to be more practical but also fashionable, then why not go for ones with a chunky heel but some pretty embroidery on them. I love embroidery, and I think that these are really good. I can walk quite far in these and they're not too high either. So overall, when you're picking a pair of boots, you just need to think about if you want to be practical or if you're wanting them for an occasion. And I think that if you want to be practical, then there's no reason why you can't have pretty ones, like ones with buckles or sparkles or like quilting and things like that, and get waterproofing spray for suede and faux suede. So if you find the perfect pair of boots and they're not waterproof, then you can still do that. So hopefully that helps. There's so many options for boots out there, so I know it can be a little bit overwhelming, but I'd say just depends what you're wanting to wear them for. If you're going to be wearing them every day, then consider the heel. Maybe it shouldn't be the highest heel, and maybe a little bit chunkier is a better heel to be able to walk in. So hopefully that helps. So that is all of the questions that you guys asked me. I really appreciate you getting involved. It means so much to me, and I've had so much fun answering all of these questions. So if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!